Previously on Work of Art.
For your challenge, you will be creating your own public art installations, working in 2 teams.
I don't give a shit how much time we have left, but I'm not your f***ing helper, dude. I've been through too much to have some stuck-up art pussy tell me life lessons.
All right, it's a little awkward getting in.
Oh, I love it up here.
I wasn't really involved in the concept. My ideas were shot down.
Your problem is insecurity.
You don't deserve to be here.
You! Then leave.
Red team, you've made a true work of art. You as a team pick the winner. Just so you know, this is for bragging rights and not immunity.
Okay, Nicole.
Eric, it's time for you to go.
At stake for the winner,
A solo show at the world-famous Brooklyn Museum.
and $100,000 provided by Prismacolor Art Uninhibited.
This is Work of Art, the next great artist.
Last night, and that was great. It was a little bittersweet though because Eric went home and there was a lot of drama and controversy with that.
Eric was dealing with personalities that he didn't agree with.
I think we're both sad to see him gone.
I know that I've thought personally about Miles playing the part of a tortured artist and showing himself to be different people in different situations. Whatever.
So I wake up, and the first thing that I think is that I could really go for some cornflakes. And the second thing that I think is, oh, Eric's gone. Man, that's such a relief.
Yo, Miles, we should have breakfast on the roof today.
Okay.
Beer.
Hi, guys.
What's up? How's it going?
Morning. Nah, it's me. We wanted to see if you guys wanted to chill up on the roof, have some breakfast up there.
Yeah.
After the group challenge, there was just a lot of tensions boiling. It would be awesome for everyone in this competition to move on now, to just get to work and start making art again.
This is fresh.
The view from the Wayne Bieber house is pretty phenomenal. I can't imagine thinking I'd be in a place like this a month ago when I was flipping burgers.
Yeah, we're really high up, man. There's 7 of us left, chilling up there. This is a really good opportunity to talk with the other artists.
You've lived in Jersey, you
I've
lived
lived in so many states along the East Coast.
I've only lived in like Chicago and the suburbs. I was raised a Jehovah's Witness, which is a very strict version of Christianity. My mother was and is religious. As I got older, I decided that I did not want to be part of the religion anymore. And my relationship with my mother became strained. Now I'm essentially an outcast from my family.
Guys, there's like so little of us in this room right now.
I know, it's crazy.
I'm like, where did everybody go?
Good morning, artists.
We're eating breakfast, and Simone walks in. It kind of shocked us and got us in gear.
It is my great privilege to take you along with me to an amazing museum where some of the greatest contemporary artists show their work to inspire a new generation of artists to come. So, follow me.
Awesome.
Everybody's super excited. Artists really love to see art and be around it.
Let's go take the subway.
Okay.
Welcome to Soho, one of the central art districts in the world. Come along. Back in the 80s, Soho was just the place where you had all the artists, Basquiat to Warhol and all the greatest galleries.
I have no clue where we're going, but having Simone give us a tour is really enlightening.
Oh, yeah!
Here we are. Welcome.
Cool.
Thank you, Simone.
Not what I was expecting.
I'm laughing. This is awesome. The Children's Museum. I'm so excited.
Hi, guys. Come on in and take a seat. Welcome to the Children's Museum of the Arts.
We brought you here in the hopes that this setting would start to bring you back.
For your challenge, you will be digging deep.
We want you to create a piece of art that explores the first experiences that shaped you into the artist that you are today.
Now, to create your masterpieces, you will only have access to the materials here in the Children's Museum of the Arts.
Oh, God. I'm looking around, and they're like pipe cleaners and tempera paint and colored pencils and stuff I haven't used in 15 years.
I feel like I'm going to throw up and sneeze at the same time because the tools that I have serve as a huge comfort blanket for me. I don't want to go home for not knowing how to use popsicle sticks.
You'll have all day here at the Children's Museum to work on your masterpieces.
We're working here?
Here, until midnight tonight, and then 1 hour only tomorrow morning back at your studio to finish it up.
Wow.
So please, be bold, be amazing, and I look forward to come back and check on you a little later today.
Okay, guys, good luck, and I will see you at the gallery.
Dude, look at this. You got potatoes.
I'm grabbing pipe cleaners and pom-poms, anything I can draw inspiration from, because I'm not excited about this challenge at all.
It's a lot of fun trying to get back into this childlike mentality. And it's really amusing to see people sitting at these really low tables.
I wouldn't be surprised if this looks exactly like a drawing I did in kindergarten, you know? And then the judges will make fun of us. They'll be like, this means so much to me. Yeah, and they'll be like, it's crap. You're not referencing art history. What are you talking about?
This is art history.
Yeah, this is our art history.
Hopefully, I'll be able to make something that looks great and stay on to the end. It would be really amazing for me to win $100,000. Or, I don't know, $1,000. I have $24 in my bank account. And actually, if my insurance kicked in, I might be negative right now. I'm not really sure.
My sister does art therapy with kids and stuff. This is what she does like every day with kids. Is like my twin sister's name's Corinne. My dad would have us do activities and we draw things and bring them to him like, look, Dad, look what I draw, this dog and this turkey and person. And he'd be like, doesn't really look like a turkey. And I promised my dad I wouldn't cry here. I see that in a lot of my work of this quest for perfection. Abby, how cool is this?
Oh, man, are you using these?
Yeah, well, I'm just using one. That's the only one I want. I want to pull specific childhood memories. I'm cutting these frames that start off with scrapped up, rough edges, and then get to the most perfect rectangle, which really portrays the way that I would do work when I was a kid.
My relationship with my father is semi-non-existent. I've been raised by my mom since I was 1. So I'm making this comic book scene of my mom as this like superhero, and I'm behind her. I'm almost like a little protege, sidekick, and she's like shielding me from all these crazy vices of the world, you know, almost how like by her giving me art, it kind of kept me on the right track.
It doesn't go deep enough for me. Like, it just feels like it's too surface. So it feels like you need to do like 8 more. I think the key to staying in this competition is making the challenge work for your art and not the other way around. I'm going to remake a piece from the series of pieces that I did about 9 months ago when I was just really sad and super depressed and anxious. The only thing that I could do during that period was make these geometric designs. So even though my piece isn't reminiscent of childhood, I feel good about it. I think it'll work.
Jackie is moving pretty slowly on her piece. He seems to be having a hard time trying to figure out what he wants to do.
This challenge is definitely difficult for me because personally I find it hard to think about memories from my childhood. As a child, I was very lonely. It sounds sad, but I would just like go in the bathroom stall and like eat my lunch alone. But I'm going to have to deal with my feelings of isolation if I want to stay in the competition.
Coming up on Work of Art.
Mother.
You've recreated a work you must have done when you were 11 or 12 years old. I'm not totally overwhelmed by it. You better get your act together.
So we have until midnight tonight and 1 hour tomorrow to make a work of art inspired by the memories that will inform us as artists, and we can only use the materials that are in the room.
Why can't kids have knives?
Good question.
Yeah. I need a knife.
Oh my God. Trying to cut these pieces without an X-Acto blade or like a mat knife,
Mother,
is almost near impossible.
I'm surprised they don't have staplers here.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for, but you just have to improvise. Growing up in a small town where not a lot of people speak English and walk to work 8 or 10 blocks, I never really had quote-unquote art supplies. Instead of using white paint, I would use my mom's whiteout. Or instead of using any nice materials, I'd be using masking tape and whatever pens I could steal. I remember spending a lot of time drawing in notebooks. So I decided to make a children's book about my life and how I got to be quote-unquote an artist.
My dad saved all my sketchbooks from when I was little. I've got like 12. Like, they're like yours.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Small. I did a lot of like weird sex things that are super embarrassing to look back on now. Like my poor babysitter is like, this is how babies are born. I am making a sculpture that introduces people to my childhood and how I became an artist. I was raised in San Francisco in an urban art commune called Project Artaud. It was a very incredible place to grow up. There was just a lot of experimentation, and there was a lot of drug culture and stuff going on that introduced religion and sexuality in a really different way. So this piece is this idea of like a child at an adult's party. I'm finishing up My Little Pony by doing sex and escort ads as the final layer. I finished up my candy balls, and I'm making cigarettes out of chalk and dipping them in glue. Like all the things that make me think of parties and all the things that make me who I am.
I don't know what I'm doing. My childhood years weren't necessarily the best years of my life, but over time, making art became a method for me to communicate myself. So I started to play and experiment, see if it would trigger any memories.